Hey guys, welcome back to Island 5 Cooking. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how to clean pork. Basically, I am cleaning pork because there will be a grill video up next, so stay tuned. So today I am cleaning pork shoulder. This is, I'm not sure how many pounds this one is. It's probably 8 to 10 pounds. It's a lot of pork, you guys. So what I'm doing right now, basically, I am adding my salt to it because it's a lot of pork and I don't have a big container to clean it in, so I have to basically improvise and every now and then turn it to add the salt. So now I am starting off with about half a cup of vinegar, white vinegar, and also I am using lime. You can also use a lemon if you have some. Next, what I am going to do, I am going to cut, I'm not done pouring the vinegar yet. So after you're done pouring your vinegar, I am going to peel my sour juice, sour orange, okay? Just cut that, remove the skin, cut it because the skin can make your meat taste bitter. So cut the skin, remove it. And also something you guys need to look out for when you're cooking meat or when you're cooking meat with a sour orange, just cut it. Once you cut it, be sure to if it doesn't have water in it, if you feel like it's hard, you can press on it, you can tap the knife on it, which I do not recommend, but I do it. And also what I do, I put it in the oven for about like 10 seconds. So now I am pouring some orange juice on a container, which I will be using later. One thing you guys need to know about using orange juice, when you're using on your meat, be sure to very careful so you don't drop any seeds of the orange juice in your meat, because if it's stuck in there, you might end up with a nasty taste of meat. If it got in there or stuck to a meat or something, you cook it with it, it's gonna make your food taste really bad, like bitter. Now moving on, what I am going to do, I am going to slice the pork. I told the person that the person at the store to cut them medium, but they were really medium, like they were big, so I have to slice them and cut them the one that I see that are like too big for my liking, because when they big like that, when you're trying to cook it, the flavor is not gonna really get through it. Like I like to slice my meat a little thinner. So basically, how to clean pork. What we're looking for is the fat. We want to remove most of the fat. Last video that I did, somebody told me, a lot of you guys actually told me not to remove the skin. I'm not a big fan of the pork skin, that's why I removed it. But this time, of course, because I'm filming the video especially for you guys, I left the skin on the meat. And also I want to put out a disclaimer: if you do not eat pork, don't come on here trying to bash people who eat pork, okay? Thank you for your understanding. So do not come here and say, y'all eat pork, pork is not good for you. Please don't come on here telling me all that stuff, because we don't want to hear it, us, okay? People who eat pork. Anywho, so I am basically going to cut the pork. Whatever I slice, I rub the lemon or lime on it and put it aside, because I'm cleaning a lot of pork and I don't want to get it mixed in together, so I am using 2 containers. Now I am going to show you guys how to remove the fat. You see how this part is really fatty? So what you're gonna do is just remove the fat, the white part of the pork that looks like fat and grease. Just remove that part, because basically when you cook it, it's just gonna turn into fat. You're not gonna be able to eat it. It's just gonna be fat and oil and grease in your mouth. So just remove that, throw it away. Any little of those white clear looking fat too, just remove them. Not clear, I think they're white. Just remove them like I'm doing right now. Okay, that's what you do basically to clean pork. You guys stay tuned, like I said, for this griot video. I will drop it later today, so stay tuned. What else? Be sure you are subscribed. Abonnez-vous. If you're not subscribed, definitely do, because you guys, what are you doing if you're not subscribed to Island 5 Cooking? We be cooking and we'll be having fun over here, so definitely subscribe for more videos like this one, cleaning meat, making food, how to learn how to clean everything. I have chicken, I have a few meat videos here, so stay tuned for the griot video, and check the description box for the item that I use in this video if you didn't get a chance to hear me. So yeah, and also you guys, please help me out. I'm trying to get to 20k. I was about to say 15, but we passed that. 20k, you guys, please help me out. Share the video. If you already subscribed, share it. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked my video, please like, because that will kind of boost me up a little. So help me out, you guys. I'm trying to put out content. The best you guys can do is just help me out, please. Okay, so now I am almost done. It was a lot of meat, you guys. You see the fat? We don't want those. We don't want them. It's just not good. So just remove it. Basically, this is what I remove after I clean it. Some of the bones that doesn't have meat on them, because I remove them obviously. And I have to say I remove about 80-90% of the skin. What you see in that bag, probably 10% of the pork skin that I throw away that doesn't really have meat on them. So yeah, that was it. And those pork can make really good legume, but I didn't need them. I just threw them away. Now this is what you left with, all nice and clean, y'all. And I did went ahead and add a few more vinegar and remove the lime skin, as you guys can see. Now I'm gonna let this sit here for about, I'll say 10 to 20 minutes, and I am going to start boiling my water. Yes, hot water, guys, will help with the bacteria and also help with the bleeding of the pork. And I just added some lime juice and the half of the lime in there. Let it boil. Once it starts to boil, we're going to move on to the pork. Okay, now before I pour that hot water on the pork, I am going to clean the pork with some regular room temperature water. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse it off before. It's a lot of pork. That little water won't do nothing for it. So just remove that first. Give it a first rinse, and then we can pour that hot water on it. Okay. Ooh, I see a little. I think that's parsley in there. Sorry, you guys. All right. Now this is what you have. We're going to pour the hot water on there. Yes, it will help with the bacteria and also with the bleeding. I don't know if you guys see, like when you're cooking anything like pork, beef, when you cook it, you can see the the blood. Yeah, that will help too. So I am going to make sure all my pork are submerged in the water, and we're just in the water. Of course, in the water. I thought I made a mistake, but anyways, just let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and just remove it after, and you should be ready to go. Just let it sit there for a little tiny bit. And this water is really hot, you guys, so when you're removing your pork, just be very careful because you might burn your hand. Usually when I remove my meat in hot water, I usually squeeze it. I don't know why, it's just a habit. I usually take it out, squeeze it with my hand, and put it wherever I want to put it. But I couldn't do that this time because it was too hot. So this is what you're left with basically. I just remove it. As you guys can see, I'm using a tongue to remove the meat because the water was too hot. So this is what I left with you guys. I really hope this video was very detailed for you. If it was, do not forget to subscribe, comment, leave me a like, please. Yeah, definitely stay tuned for the griot video, which will be the most interesting part of the video. If you haven't seen that video that I did, my last video, be sure to check it out, you guys. Check it out. It was a pretty quick budget video, so check it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video, the griot video. Bye guys.